like to announce executive sessions Tuesday, October 5th, 2021. And we'll move into department reports. Engineers report, Sean?
You should all have my report in your packets. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Otherwise, I'll just comment on agenda items as they come up.
Perfect, thank you. And item number 2, financial report. We have Frank Lamba from Kissinger and Associates here. Good evening, Frank. Thank you for being here.
Good evening. Thanks for having me. Everybody should have my report in their packet, but I just want to review a couple items with you. Some of the summary items. So the general fund, cash has in the bank has decreased by about $557,000 over the same period last year. During that time, you guys spent $290 on police and approximately $372,000 on road improvements. Revenue has exceeded the budget through the 9 months, and we're hoping that continues, especially as we get into budget season. The main areas of analysis and concern are real estate taxes and our income tax, which are up 3.8, 2.9% ahead of last year. So the township is in good financial shape there. During this year, you've received half of the American Rescue Plan Act, $297,000. That is restricted funds. The township secretary treasurer has put those in a designated account, so those will only be used there. That has happened here during September. The township is reviewing the escrow funds and has reached out, so that's good to see that some of the escrow funds will be replenished. And then during 2021 here, you guys have reduced your bank accounts to 10 in the general fund, which is a good progress over the last couple years worth of work. 5 have been closed here in the past year, or the past month, excuse me. So that continues. I like how that continues. Liquid fuels is in, consistent with prior years. We did see a decrease, but it was still higher than what was budgeted. So the budget amount was very similar to what was actually received. We'll see what happens in the future with liquid fuels and where that income has, and we'll go. Orama sewage collections continue, which is good. The downturn or the pandemic has not prevented people from paying their sewage bill. It's been consistent with pre-pandemic levels. One recommendation we have is that the township transfers $75,000 from a checking account to an interest-bearing account, just to maximize on a couple dollars on the interest there, because funds continue to build up, which is great. The local share gaming fund, the township secretary treasurer closed 2 accounts during the year, 2 bank accounts, which is great. Our goal has been to try to reduce the exposure in all the bank accounts because of transfers that were previously going back and forth, but bank accounts continue to be closed, which is great to see. The sewage department, which is Overlook Sewage, billings go out timely on a monthly basis, and I know it's that time again this month to make those bills, but residents are paying, and we're reviewing any necessary changes to that as they come. And then the police pension fund. The township has a police pension fund which was disbanded in the early 2000s. One recommendation we have is that as of your September 30th statement, approximately $141,000 was held in equities. We recommend you guys work with the investment manager and solicitor to remove the funds, or to move the funds into cash or a fixed income account, just to prevent exposure of the township. So that's a recommendation. So those are just some of my summaries. I recommend that you guys review the entire report. Not all bank accounts were reconciled at the time of the report because they were not received here at the township yet from the respective banks, but approximately 95 to 98% of the activity has been reconciled through September 30th